Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol HJLI. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I'll be the first to admit today was a very, very goofy day on this one. Pre-market, volume was pouring into this one, and it was looking like, it ran up to like two-something, well over $2 in the pre-market, and it was, I was fully planning on it being a very active day. I was fully planning on, trading it, and then nothing really happened. Yeah, stuff happened, but it wasn't anything even close to how it was trading in the pre-market. And if you watch how it traded in pre-market and then you watched how it traded after the market open, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So just a very, very goofy chart, and I don't have any problem admitting that. Kind of a confusing chart, not a confusing chart, but just a very, very bizarre stock in the way it traded. But nonetheless, I'm still going to keep my eye on it on Thursday and just to see if something plays from it. But as far as levels of support that I'll be watching, first key level of support is right down there at about $1.09. To me, $1.09 is very, very important. And I'm not saying this is what's going to occur, but if the price were to come down to $1.09, break down below it, and then just continue on down, from a very literal perspective, that would literally be putting the price right back inside of that range where it was at those lows. And not to insult your intelligence, but when price movements go back to where they were, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. Whereas if the price does pull back here a little bit, behaves like that, and then start to work its way back upwards, well, at least in this situation, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have those lows right there if you envision each of those as stair steps. Well, now you got stair steps progressing in the upwards direction, and that's what you want to see. That's the name of the game, any sort of progress being made forward. So does this chart still have the opportunity to potentially get some more momentum? Yeah, because there is still technically an opportunity to build a higher base and start to turn itself around. But like I said, if the price just goes right back below $1.09, which puts it right back to where it all started, then yeah, that's the chances of momentum are not impossible, but the chart just really takes kind of a much different look at that point in time. So keep an eye on that $1.09 level. That'll be very important. And then as far as levels of resistance are concerned, the kind of dynamic that I'm watching is just this trend line in general, because the moral of the story here is that the price just keeps putting in lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. But if the price could potentially break through that trend line, then that could definitely create some more momentum there. So we'll see what happens with it. But yeah, no doubt about it, quite the goofy trading stock today. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.